we have a problem at spawn. We got roofs with torches. We got roofs with nothing. We got torch spam all around spawn. And I will not stand for this. These will become lanterns and it all will be glorious and all will be beautiful. So let the transformation begin. Well, now I am a happy little Minecrafter. So hello everyone, welcome back to the next episode of The Backyard. There are so many things I want to do today because lore is going to happen. So in all honesty, let's have our first bit of backyard lore for my character, and then we'll get into all the little things I want to do today. The two of us were brothers, not by blood, but through the hardships and the bonds we had forged over our long years together. I had long since been disowned by my family, and Billy had been there when I had no one else. Billy had always prospered with life and nature, burrowing away in his home to grow the land and to help it thrive. It was in his burrow the two of us would often relax and enjoy our time together. It had been like this for so long, none of us could envision life ever changing. Life thrived around Billy, but death had always been drawn to me. And so I decided to take up the mantle to oversee the souls of the backyard. Soon everyone would come to call me the Crypt Keeper, but even that title would change soon. Little did either of us know that everything was going to change. Something was coming which would change the land of the backyard forever. So there are things that I definitely want to be doing today up on the backyard, and some of those maybe we're going to be trying to get a lot done. For instance, I want to make this finally into a proper shop. I also want to make a leather shop to go with this and maybe combine it with Billy's paper maker that we talked about in a previous episode and make like normal bookshops, not an enchanting one. I want to get another section of another quarter of the future night market completed, and I'm hoping to have a tiny little bit of extra lore before the episode finishes today. And I just tabbed out the game. What is happening today? And there was one more thing I wanted to do. More than one. I wanted to automate the bees to end our honey shop woes. I wanted to automate, as best I could, automate leather production and steak production for my leather shop and Sprinkles butchers. And if I can even get the sheep finally automated. So I have a lot cut out for me today, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is probably get the next section of the night market completed, and for that I'm definitely going to need another axe because I am going through them far too quickly. Well, it certainly took a while, but we got there. 3/4 of the night market, the night city, we are renaming this now to the city, has been done. So let's move on to new and beautiful things. Honestly, this is so big, and I have mined so much stone at this point, it's unreal. But onwards to the next task. So, I knew Chris was going to appear, jumping around. So Crisp and BH came along. BH supplied us with a beacon, and we I was initially just gonna flatten this area for everyone as like the industrial area, but BH had the idea of maybe, you know, people might want to decorate this up and make this, hello Crisp, make this a nice little area. And so we accidentally made this weird kind of keyhole shape. So I'm thinking we could have a keyhole shape here maybe, and decorate this up as the center of the industrial area. We've got the beacon here. We can set up a portal somewhere and line it all out, and then the shops can start being, well, not shops, but your industrial auto farms could be set up around here. And if you want to decorate it, you can. If not, well, it doesn't really matter. It's just for us to get resources to sell to the server. So I now need to figure out where I'm going to put the bees. So I chose this area. It's relatively close. I mean, the beacon's right there, but there was kind of like a bowl area. So I've used the red terracotta just to designate. I was gonna say designate this out. So I'm gonna have 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. One's gonna be for making just honeycomb. One's gonna make the honeycomb block, and the other is gonna make the honey block themselves, because you can turn them back into honey bottles if you really need to. So I think it's fine to set them off as auto crafting into honey blocks. And because it's kind of raised up enough, even if we put a wall around here, I could put a door in here to get to the underground storage, because of course it's gonna have hoppers and observers and things here. And then I can maybe decorate this up and around here with some leaves and things. But now I've got to bring over all the bees and figure out what I need to do to set this all up. Hello Crisp. Hello. Items have been acquired. We have 30 beehives. Each of them has 3 bees inside. Some of them are baby stuff, but it doesn't matter. So now I guess we're gonna set this up. And is it gonna be ugly? I honestly don't know, but let's just have a look. Let's see what it looks like. I'm still unsure about decorating, maybe just leaves to make it look a bit better, but definitely I don't want to set up like proper buildings here, because this is just for me to AFK for the shops. You're bringing all the money. Bees are in, bees are here. These ones are working perfectly fine. These ones, however, it's not doing it just yet because these are not full with empty bottles. When it harvests, it's putting it in here. So I do need to fill these with the empty glass bottles at some point. But the other two are slowly coming in. This I need to actually set up a circuit. I've realized this one will just store here, but this I do need to set up a circuit, because as soon as the honeycomb is going in here, it is getting immediately dispensed. So I need to set up a little clock system here.
Yes.
Now this farm is a good farm. I've been AFKing a little bit. I've been able to restock the shop. However, the one issue I'm finding is a lot of these bees died. I think because they only have the 1 block gap to spawn in, and because there's 10 nests, 30 bees, when they all try to come out, some of them are getting half stuck. So I'm gonna quickly bring this out one, and then we gotta figure out the these little devils, because a lot of the time when these get emptied, this is being filled with honey bottles, and that is not what we want. We want the empty glass bottles, and that's why I cooked up all of the bottles. Now I will admit that was a bit of a nightmare to figure out, because in the end this 4th one is gonna stay like this, because I had to put a piece of ice here to basically make it so that any bottles that do come here are gonna keep sliding onto the other ones. Of course, it's gonna all go in here for now, but eventually they'll fill up. I'll keep adding more bottles as we go, because still need a few more, but this is working for now. I had to change this as well. All the bottles were filling up with water because the water chute was right next to the dispenser, so I had to move it back a block using like ice and glow lichen to keep the air blocked. But this, it's done. It works. Finally, it works. I think I almost lost my mind trying to figure this out because I am not a redstoner. But this is done. The honey is coming in, which is great. And these have been working while I've been off and around. So overall, it's been very productive and very useful. So now let's get some steak on the go, shall we? Come on, go in, please, go in. See, beautiful. That wasn't hard, was it? I hate this. I hate this so much. This is so annoying. Please, someone save me from this madness. Okay, so we got the farm done. Unfortunately, this tutorial that I watched doesn't work in 1.20.4, so I had to troll through the comments hoping for a fix, and luckily I did find a fix. I just had to move some of the water so that the babies do actually fall down. And ultimately I'm gonna make this 2 more times, one for sheep and one for pigs, to get a lot of meat for the butcher shop. And you guys are so loud. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get the sheep farm, the wool farm automated today. I'm happy that the steak is all ready to go, but I think it's time that we head over to spawn and do some lovely little figuring out of our leather shop and oh my, and our leather shop and our mushroom shop. So we are here. I think I had the vision of trying to fit it in here because we seem to be slowly working our way around the village square. Kind of need to leave some of this open though to get to the docks over there. So I'm gonna squeeze it in here. I need to fit 2 shops in here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we did 2 5 wide and a 5 wide next to CC's map, I did go around and update it a little bit at the dock on that Chris has been working on, that I'm going to help him out with, but I think it will fit. It will go in here. We'll still have the path we can join it up to here, probably raise this up to fit it all in, but it is going to be a time lapse. Leather shop, mushroom shop. I don't think we'll get the interiors done today. That's definitely something we can enjoy doing on the next live stream. So let's get this built up, shall we? Well, we are done. I am so happy with how this episode is ending. I absolutely love these two builds. They fit in so nicely next to CC's map. You still got the nice easy access to the meeting room and a path down there if you want to one of Billy's new shops. I reused some of the banners that Crisp made for me a while back just for a bit of extra decoration, and I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. It's got that townhouse vibe to fit in with the city side of Spawn. I tried not to use this too much. I kind of overuse this on my long play series when I'm decorating the outside, so I tried not to do it with a bit of the glow lichen for texturing buttons, the banners. Of course, we got the signs up and the items, some pots just for a bit of extra decoration, and using the upside down stairs on the windows definitely helped just add that extra bit of detailing. The roof, haven't had to worry with lights or glow lichen. It's all slabs or trapdoors, so we're all good here. Going around, just a bit more foliage on the side and the back because this is more to match in with Sprinkle's butcher's shop, which is cool. And just a little bit of extra decoration on the windows. I kind of liked, I've never done this before on the sides or randomly on the backs, and having the lantern kind of in the middle joining all together I think looked really cool. A few more pots here to fit it all in. As for the interiors are not done yet. I will do that on a live stream this week, but we can do an upstairs for storage if we want, and similarly here. No, we can have a little shop here and where to sell it. And some space to live upstairs. Now, one thing that I really like to add, I want to talk about, is just to add a bit of extra texturing. Because we used so much of these, I was talking to Billy, he came to visit, we decided to change some of it. So I would put the mushroom blocks in here and break it to get this, to get the brown. So we've used this to kind of border the doors and the windows, and I think it just adds just a little bit more that we needed, just for a bit of extra color definition. And honestly, I am very happy with this because the bees were not fun to do. The cow farm was not fun to do, and honestly I feel that the cow farm I'm gonna have to rip out and start again because it doesn't actually work in 1.20.4, like I said, and the fix that I found in the comments also kind of doesn't work. So I don't know whether to just go old school and just to kill them and have to cook up all the steak. That might just be, this might be the best bet we have to do going forward, because we're on Java, of course, we do have the problem of entity cramming. So as much as I can cook a lot of the steak, you know, I'm still getting raw steak as well. So I'm gonna play around with it. Maybe I'll change it, maybe I won't, but this definitely has cheered me up at the end of my episode. Like, after everything we've done, looking back now, I'm so happy with the progress we've made. We have got the order farm set up. We have got our 2 new shops. We have got another quarter of the night city done. We did not get the sheep automated, and I am going to actually just do that off camera because it's going to be an ENX04 build anyway, so I'll just put a link to his video and you can watch that, because next time we have more lore coming. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait till next episode when we are going to be doing something very, very big. One of the biggest builds we've done so far on the backyard. So thank you for everyone for tuning in today. I will catch you next time, and bye-bye for now. What am I gonna do with all of this? This is just a horrific mess. Oh my gosh, no. Are you well, Cole?
I am very well. What would give you the impression?